Hello, beautiful people. My name is Dixon Ochichi from Kenya. I know right now I'll be dealing with a lot of Kenyans, but I know with the grace of God, by the grace of God, I'll be able to also interact and teach internationally. So, guys, I will be focusing with beginners and early intermediate. And I will be structured. I'm not going to escape anything. I'm not going to do funny things that you people, some of you, I don't know. I'm just going to be very simple and help the guys who are stuck. Help those guys who want some theories and some practicals. Okay, so this type of an instrument, we call it electronic keyboards. Okay, so mostly I'm not going to deal with this part, the setting and all of that. No, because I mean, if you know all the settings and you don't know how to express yourself, because music is all about expressing yourself. If you know the setting and you don't know how to play, my friend, that is going to be difficult a little bit. So let's just deal with this part for the next 33 lessons, and then from there, guys, we're going to move to another thing. We're going to move to another things. I will show you the settings that I know, and then you'll be advancing as time goes by. One thing that I want to caution you is this. As you are studying piano, please, it's good you have a timeline, but don't pressure yourself. We need to do these things slowly, okay? If I teach you something, please and try to understand it. Find other sources also if you are not getting me properly, and then practice a lot. Practice a lot, and I know, guys, you are going to be okay. So, without wasting a lot of time, let's now study the structural arrangement of notes. So, observation. The first thing I usually ask people is, what can you see here? This part. And some of them says we can see two black notes, and the other says we can see three black notes. Other says the white notes are many, of which, yes, it is true, but I don't want us to understand in that perspective. So I want to teach you now. So as you can see, we have two black notes, three black notes, two black notes, three black notes, two black notes, three, two, three, two, three. Now, if I just deal with this part, because if you only know this part, you have known the whole keyboard. So if let me just deal with this part. So below every two black notes, there are one, two, three white notes. And below the three black notes, we have four white notes. Okay? So across the keyboard, that is the arrangement. Two black notes, three white notes. Three black notes, four white notes. Okay? That is its simplicity. Okay, guys? So we want to see how many notes do we have in the keyboard. So let's just do a very simple mathematics. So these are 5, and these are 5, 5, 5, 5. So 5 times 5 is equals to 25 black notes. And we said below the two black notes, we have 3 white notes. And below the three black notes, we have 4 white notes. So at this level, we can say 3 plus 4 is equals to 7. So we have seen that we have 5 octaves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times 7 is 35, plus this additional note will give us 36 white keys. So when you add 36 white keys plus 25 black notes, we have 61 keys. So this keyboard has 61 keys. Any keyboard you will see with 5 octaves, okay? So with the group in groups of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 61 keys. But there are other instruments, like for example piano. It has 81 keys. If you have ever seen Cog, it also has 81. So anyway, let's now go deeper a little bit. The black keys are referred to as accidentals. Okay? Accidental change the note they accompany either by raising or lowering it by a semitone. Okay? So I know somebody's asking me, "Hey, teacher, what is a semitone?" So we have a different definition, but I'm going to say semitone, also called the half step or a half tone, is the smallest musical interval commonly used in Western tonal music, and it is considered the most dissonant when sounded harmonically. It is defined as the interval between two adjacent notes in a 12-tone scale. So let's cut the whole story and just have this simple definition that it is the interval between two adjacent notes. So if I move from this note to this note, that is a semitone. If I move from this white note to this other white note, that is also a semitone. If I move like this, it is a semitone. It doesn't matter the direction. So if I move from here to here, it's a semitone, 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 or okay, semitone. So the black keys are 5 in numbers. Okay, now let's now go deeper a little bit. Sharp. So I believe some of you have seen, have heard of the word C sharp, F sharp, etc. So sharp is raising a semitone, or somebody can say higher in pitch by a semitone. So if this letter, if I have this note and I raise it to this other note, that is what we call sharp. If I move from here to here, that is a sharp. Okay. So these ones, the black notes are the ones we call sharp. This one. So if I move from this letter to this letter, that is sharp, 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 sharp. But sometimes in music you hear that I've raised it by a semitone. So also you can do this, but remember, this is not a sharp. This is just from E to F. Okay? Now flat is lowering of pitch by one semitone. So if I have this note and I move backwards, that is a flat. Flat, 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 flat. So these black notes, they have two names. It can be called a sharp or a flat, depending on the direction we are coming from. So if I move from here to here, that is a sharp. If I move from this note to this note, that is a flat. Sharp, flat. Sharp, flat. Sharp, flat. Sharp, flat. Okay, so I don't want to keep referring to this note like this note. So I will go ahead and tell you something. But before I do that, before I tell you this note, what they are called, let me first continue and say the white keys are called natural. Okay? And there are 5. And there are 7, I mean, sorry for that. So in music we have 7 alphabets from A up to G. Are we together? Now, let's see where A is. The position of A is here. This is A. So if I move to this direction without skipping any white note, now I'm not dealing with the black notes. I'm just only dealing with the white notes. I'm not going to skip anything. So this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. So immediately you finish G, then you go back to A and then start A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then A. Okay? And I will give you a small exercise to help us understand the position. Okay? This exercise is going to take some few days to some of you, but some of you maybe you know, or maybe you not have to take 12 days to understand this. But some of you who are slow learners, please, I want you to be repeating this exercise that I will give you in the next video. Okay? So the white keys are the only notes that have the names like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But the black notes, they depend on the white notes, okay, so that they can be named. So if this is C and I move to this direction, which is raising, I've raised this note. Now this is C. If I raise it, it will be C sharp. Okay, then this is D. If I raise it, it will be D sharp. This is F. If I raise it, it will be F sharp. This is G. If I raise it, G sharp. A. If I raise it, A sharp. Okay, guys. Now, we want to see where the flat comes from. So this is B. So if I lower it, it will be B flat, A flat, G flat, then we have F, E flat, D flat, then C. So this note can be called C sharp or D flat. This one can be called D sharp or E flat, F sharp or G flat, G sharp or A flat, A sharp or B flat. Okay? So I want you to take your time to digest whatever I've taught you, and then in the next video we are going to learn when a note has more than 2 names. What do we call it? Actually, we can just answer that and then close the lesson of today. So if one note is C, this is C, C sharp or D flat. This note is C sharp or D flat. When a note has more than one name, it is called an harmonic tone. Okay? Thank you guys. See you in the next video.